and welcome to a new video. In this video I am gonna walk through everything that I have crocheted during January, February, March 2024. So the first quarter of this year. There is 100% amigurumis today. I will also talk a little bit about some UFOs that I haven't finished, but I have started. This is a perfect video if you want something to watch and listen to while you crochet and drink some tea. So if you haven't grabbed your project and a cup of tea, you can go ahead and do so. And yeah, let's get into the amigurumis. Men du måste komma här. Om du ska upp i sängen. Du kan inte hoppa här. Jag har en massa grejer här. Du måste komma runt. Så från här. Kom här. Okay. If anyone is curious, this is the Moomin cup of the day. I'm borrowing Lucas' cup we have. I have one with a V on it, the green one, and Lucas have the purple one. I really like this color. I'm also drinking Darjeeling, if anyone is wondering. Okay, so the first amigurumis that I'm gonna walk through is from the amigurumi calendar of 2024. It is, I have made the January, February and March amigurumis because I have made tutorials for them. So the first one, the January amigurumi, is this little robot. He is called L8, but late. So Late the robot. He is so adorable, and I'm so happy with the design because you can turn his head like this. And I think it's just so funny. So this is the first one. In February we made a Love UFO. And in March I made the Earth or Planet B because it's not equivalent to, I mean, the countries aren't spaced right, but approximately. But yeah, if there is a lot of dog hair on my projects, I'm apologizing because Safran is shredding like crazy right now. So there is hair just everywhere. But yeah, so these are the first 3 amigurumis that I made during this year, and they are from the calendar. I will leave the links to all of the patterns. Disclaimer, all of these patterns are designed by me myself, but I will link them in the description, so if you want to check any of them out, you will find them there. So yeah, that was the calendar. These are all crocheted with Karma cotton, which is a really lovely recycled cotton yarn. I'm using 3.5 millimeters, so it's a little bit thicker than, I would maybe call it a sport. It's 105 meters on 50 grams. So that's the thickness. So it's a little bit of a thicker cotton yarn, but it's really nice to work with and the colors are amazing. Sadly, this yarn is discontinued, so yeah, I will not, I have a big stock left, but after that I don't have any more yarn of that, so that is really sad. But yeah, I have other favorite yarns as well, so, but hopefully there will come someone else who makes a really nice recycled cotton yarn, because that is something that I am really looking for using. So that was the first 3 ones. Let's put them here so I know that those are covered. Cuddles and love. Then we can continue with this one. This is Poppy the penguin. I I designed her for the Happy Amigurumi Club. So the pattern was free for the members in January. Each month inside of the club there is one free pattern. It can be a brand new one or it can be an old one from the web shop. But yeah, this was the January pattern. I think she looks adorable. I really love how the ice skates turned out. And yeah, she's very nice because she sits also very steadily. So you can have her as a desk buddy, for example, or displayed on a shelf, or played with, of course. She has embroidered dots on her tummy, and the white part is tapestry crocheted. So if you want to learn tapestry crochet, this is a perfect project for a beginner. Another amigurumi that we made inside of the club. Each year I host 3 crochet alongs, or 4, now I don't remember. 4. Yes, because we have a spring, a summer, a autumn, and a December crochet along. Yeah, this was our spring crochet along, which I hosted in March. I always host mystery crochet alongs because I love them so much myself. So I design a pattern, I chop them up in pieces, and then I send out each piece like 1 to 2 days apart until you have a complete pattern. And then usually we crochet one part at a time and we see them grow together and have a really exciting guessing game on what the heck we are doing. This was a really fun one because a lot of people didn't have a clue what I had designed for them, and it was so funny to see all the guesses in the Discord chat. But yeah, say hello to Caroline, the cotton candy sheep. She is best buddies with Frida, the Christmas tree llama, of course. And yeah, she wants to be cotton candy, so she has poofed herself up. She's so adorable, and I'm so happy with especially this part. The ears have tapestry crochet inside of them, so there is darker pink inside. The eyes are crocheted with surface slip stitches, and the body is made with, or shaped with decreases and increases. So yeah, this is a really fun and I would say intermediate, beginner intermediate pattern. And especially if you want to train on, for example, tapestry crochet, this is also a good beginner friendly pattern because there is a little tapestry crochet but not a huge amount of it. So yeah, this is Caroline. I don't know what's up with her ears. They are not, I would like them to be like this, but she is not cooperating on that. But I guess that gives her a bit of a character as well. So that was Caroline. The last pattern inside the Happy Amigurumi Club for now. There is much more coming. During the year we are hosting a June mystery crochet along. That's our next crochet along. And in May, Kat and Tere from Freddy Goat Crochet is joining us and hosting a workshop on color theory, which is very exciting. And there will be more free patterns also there. The last finished amigurumi that I have made during January, February, March is, no, this is not the last one, but it's the last one that I have here with me. But yeah, Alice the Fox 2.0. I decided to redesign my fox pattern. I made a fox maybe 5 years ago or so. I was never really 100% happy with how the face turned out, so I decided let's redo her, and I'm so happy that I went through this process because I realized how much I have learned over these years, My tapestry crochet skills have improved immensely, and also my general designing skills has also improved, and I'm so happy with how the new Alice looks. And yeah, she is crocheted in Saya wool, their DK sock yarn. So this is a wool sock yarn. That's also why she's big. She's really big. She's bigger than my other sitting amigurumis that are made mostly from Alaba cotton. But I really fell in love with the color of this. It's a bit more rustic than it turns up in the camera, but it is lovely. The white part is Järbo organic cotton. So I have actually mixed now wool and a cotton because I didn't have a white wool yarn that I really liked. I wanted something that was a bit more natural than a really sparkling white yarn. So that's why I went with a cotton yarn instead, and it worked out great. I would not put this in a washing machine. This is just for decorating purposes and yeah, a desk buddy or a bookshelf buddy. But yeah, this is her tail, and this has a lot of tapestry crochet, as you can see. Both the face and the nose and the body has tapestry crochet. So if you want to train on tapestry crochet, this is a great project. I would not recommend this for beginners. I would say it's more of an intermediate pattern. But yeah, I love her so much. I forgot to tell you what yarn I was using with this. This is also Karma cotton yarn, and Alice is made with a 3.0 crochet hook. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure it's a 3.0, but the yarn is thicker than the usual yarn that I use with a 3.0 crochet hook, so that is why she turned out bigger. Editing Veronica popping in with a quick ad break. Next week I am hosting a free webinar on the topic how to design your own amigurumi. If you have ever thought about designing your own amigurumi, you have some ideas brewing but you don't know where to start, I highly recommend you to join this free event. There is 2 dates available, Tuesday and Saturday, and I will leave all the information on how to sign up for this webinar down in the description. Back to the video. The other thing that I have completed during this month are the snuggle version of Alice the Fox. I'm gonna pop in a video or a picture here, but I have given her away to our friends who is not expecting a baby anymore because the baby is born. But yeah, so I have given that away already. I love that snuggle blankie so much. It is adorable, and it will smoothly transition us to my UFOs. So I have 2 main UFOs, and then I have 1,000 nearly dead UFOs. You know how it is. You have these active UFOs, unfinished projects, and then you have these that are not active and in the bottom of a drawer somewhere, and you don't know if you're gonna revive them or not. So I have a project. It is the Alice the Snuggle blanket, but it is a blue version because one of my testers, Anna Sara, made a blue version of Alice the Fox, and it looked amazing, and I was like, I need to make an Arctic fox myself. So I am testing out a new yarn that I haven't tested before. It is, let me see, it's Créa de Luxe organic cotton. The special thing with this cotton is that it is not twined as usual yarn. It's like woven. Oh, Someone told me the name for this, but I don't remember. But that means that it doesn't split as easily as a regular cotton yarn that is just like twisted regularly. It is also very soft to work with. I would though say that the finished object, at least this, is a little bit stiffer than maybe when I've used Alba cotton, for example. But it also might be that I should have used a half a size bigger crochet hook for the snuggle blanket part, maybe. But I really love the colors, are very nice. It's a little bit too muted for my taste. I would like a little bit more of a popping color scheme. But if you love pastel-y, natural colors, you will love this yarn. I have also started the head, which looks like this. Oh, it's so light. But this is a really light, I would say it's more like a teal, like a green blue color. This is this color scheme. So I have a natural white, and then I have a darker teal blue and a lighter teal blue. And yeah, it looks very, very nice. It's very nice to work with. As I said, a little bit stiffer than I'm used to, and I wonder if that is how it's twisted. But works great for amigurumis. So if you wanna check it out, I'm gonna leave a link to the yarn shop where I got it from. It is, I think it's a pretty big brand, so you will probably get your hands on it. I won't promise that it's found all around the world, but I think it's, at least in Europe, you can find it. Okay, the next active UFO that I started is I'm so excited about this. Firstly, I'm excited because I'm using up a lot of scrap yarns. I have so much blue cotton yarn. It's crazy. I have like triple the amount of opened blue cotton skeins than I have any other colors. And yeah, I'm happy that I get to work with them and use them up. So this is the beginning. I am finally making a whale. I have been thinking of making a whale for so long, but I haven't figured out how to do it in a way that I like. And I think I have figured it out. So I have like crocheted, I started from here and then I have crocheted until here, increased and decreased, and then I have picked up stitches along the edges and crocheted around. And the idea of this is that you can add a zipper and have it as a pouch, or a like fanny pack. Bag would be so cute. I think I'm gonna try and do this in Karma Cotton too, which is a thicker yarn, so I would get it bigger and actually make it into a fanny pack too. But yeah, so you can either attach a zipper and make it into a pouch and use it for all kinds of trinkets, or then you can sew the top and fill it with stuffing and use it as just a amigurumi toy. So I still need to figure out and see how it looks with stuffing in it, and also figure out the tail and yeah, everything else that a whale have. This is the outer part. I'm also doing, because if I'm gonna make a pouch, I want it to have a lining. So I'm actually making a lining in this apricot peachy pink. Oh, you cannot see the color at all, but it's like a peach pink color. So that is gonna go inside, because I thought that if people are gonna do this into a pouch or a bag, you don't want it to stretch out, and if it has a crocheted lining inside, it will not stretch out and it will become a little bit sturdier. So yeah, I'm really excited. This does not have a deadline. This project doesn't really have a deadline either, but I hope with this kind of video that it will encourage me to finish these UFOs until the next videos. My plan is to make for a year, so the next video like this will come in the beginning of July, where I talk about all the projects in April, May, June, and so forth. And of course I'm gonna do at the end as well, like an entire year video. Let me know if this is something that is of interest, if I should do this. I do this also for myself, to keep myself accountable of actually finishing some projects, because sometimes I start a lot of things but then doesn't finish it. So I thought that talking about my projects and sharing the journey behind them will also inspire and encourage me to finish some things off. So that is my 2 active projects. Then I am gonna do my best to revive 2 projects from my dead UFO pile. I have picked out 2 very nearly finished projects because I feel like that will be easiest to start. Then I have some that are very far from finished. And I feel the part to start on those projects are further away. So yeah, I'm starting small with 2 projects. So firstly, we have a tiny pink acorn. This is a project that I started many years ago and was like, oh, I'm gonna make a free Christmas tree decoration pattern for my blog, and then I never finished it. So this is a pink acorn, and here is, I've made already the ribbon for it. I think why I stopped was because I felt like there is so many acorn patterns out there already, and I didn't see any purpose for me to put it on my blog. But I am at least gonna finish it, and if there is interest of the pattern, I'm gonna write it down and put it on the blog. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you are interested in an acorn pattern, or if you feel like the world has too many acorns already. The other pattern, or project, I don't know if this is gonna be a pattern or not. I started this 2 years ago for Easter. I wanted to make a candy bag that you could put Easter candy in for kids. And I wanted to make a carrot, like a carrot bag. But this isn't finished. The leaves aren't really finished. And I also need to figure out a kind of a ribbon for it. So this is also something that I'm gonna at least finish and then get out of my dead pile. This is my dead project pile. Some of it, I have other as well. I mostly have talked about my amigurumi projects in this video, but if you want to know, I have also knitting and sewing and some crocheted like garments projects. So if you want to hear about those 2, let me know. I thought I would start off with my amigurumis because I know that most of you are interested in the amigurumi projects. So we'll start there and see if we're gonna expand this kind of video series, or if we are gonna keep it as amigurumi. I mean, I could talk about amigurumis for a very long time, so there will be content, even though I might not decide to add some other crafts in. But if you are interested in other crafts, let me know. What projects do you have on your hook currently? I would love to know. And yeah, do you have any UFOs that you could revive from your dead pile? Thank you so much for keeping me company, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!